Good afternoon, YouTubers. I'm making a drawbar for my collet chuck, and I found out that the thread inside the collet chuck bar, this one here, is cockeyed. When I've done it, there's probably 1 or 1.5 degrees out. So, but the collet chuck itself is square. I'll just show you. That's square. There's not one little bit of movement in it, absolutely cock on. When I put it all together, it was like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So what I want to do now, what I've done is I've chopped the thread off this bolt and I'll put it in the end of there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut the thread, I'll drill a hole and I'm going to cut the thread square. Hopefully that will put it right. It should end up like that. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Absolutely cock on, absolutely. So I'm going to drill a hole in there, tap a thread into it and see how we go. Yeah, I think that's straightened the drawbar up. Drawbar nice and straight. Yeah. Pity they don't drill this hole out. If they'd have drilled that hole out square, I wouldn't have to put an adapter in it. I put an 8mm thread into it, so it's fairly sturdy. And I've got a. This is the. That's the other end, which goes on top of there, which goes into there. I'm not going to take it all apart because you have to take the chuck off, so I don't want to do all that again. There's the bolt. There's the bolt. That goes in there. It's hard to do with one blend hand. Well, you get the picture. That goes in there. That goes through. That pulls it up. That goes into the spindle. That goes on the end of the spindle. This is the locking nut. Tighten it up with that one. Bob's your uncle. I've got now a drawbar. I have sent off for a collet chuck with the hexagon end on, which goes into the chuck here. So we'll see how that goes. Another Chinese jobby, but should be okay. So yeah, there's not much difference in the shed, other than nothing really, just the drawbar. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Pain in the arse when it wouldn't line up. I put it through, it was wobbling all over the place. I put a small test piece of steel in. I knew this was true, and it was just throwing it all over the place. But now I should be okay. Right, let's have a look around the shed. Still got the old drill press. Of course, you know my shed is powered by solar power. The inverter's up there. Come down here, there's the batteries. Actually running the lights at the moment. I've got 12.5 volts. It's only these two little batteries. A friend of the golf club gave them to me. They're not any good for anything else really. They're a bit weak, but they keep if they keep charged, they're okay. And the sun's out today anyway, so it's charging up. bit of a mess at the moment, but we'll get there. Still waiting for my mill. There's the piece of timber for the mill. Yeah, you just can't get them. I think they're coming from Korea. But just have to wait like everybody else, I suppose. Well, and my 3D printed part is absolutely brilliant. I was going to make it out of aluminium bits and pieces, but I can't get any. Not at the moment anyway. I'm not paying silly prices. So yeah, the lead screw is it works absolutely brilliant. I bought a spare one of these belts. They did send the wrong one, but I thought, well, it's working okay, so I'm going to leave it. So I bought a spare one. It's only £3. Everything else is working okay. Yeah, very pleased. Very pleased with this tool post. Very pleased. As you've probably seen in the old, that's the one they supply. That's the back one over there I bought when I first had the lathe, thinking I was doing the right thing. Wasn't. All my bits and pieces. So just wait for a few more tools to come. So wait for the collet chuck that fits in there. Could have had the square one, but I think it's a 4-jaw chuck, that one. I've got a 4-jaw chuck, but it's just a lot of setting up. That's a self-adjusting one, so it's okay. Self-centering one. Yep. I'm going to leave it there then. I'll leave you with the upright draw bolts. Yep. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Say bye bye to the lathe. Bye bye lathe. Bye bye.